This instructional video is for college and career math, and it's going to show you how to download the IXL app to use and how to log in to your IXL account in the North High School environment, as well as going over the criteria of the skills that you have to master to qualify for early testing at the first week of school, and what the criteria is for mastering each skill. So we will start by downloading the IXL app. So to do that, you want to go to the App Store and you want to search IXL, just the 3 letters IXL, and hit search. And after completing that search, you will see right here, this is the IXL app that you want to get. I already have it downloaded to the cloud. You should see the word get right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on that, and we will get that downloaded onto the iPad. And of course this will take a second or two. As you can see, the download process is just about complete. And once it is complete, you can either go back to your home screen and find the app on your screen. I'm just going to click open here to open the app up. And at this point, I'm going to show you how to log in to the North High School environment. And this is really important. If you don't log into the North High School environment, your progress isn't going to be tracked. So what you want to do is you want to sign in down here and tap sign in. And the first time you sign in, if you notice, you just have a generic username and password window. Your username, it's going to be the same as your Google account. So your first initial of your first name and the first 6 letters of your last name, and I am a 001 if I am a student. And now this is the really important part. So it's just like logging into Google, your email at this point. But now for IXL, for the first time we log in, we have to hit at North, N-O-R-T-H, and then HS, so for North High School. That gets us the at North High School, HS, that gets us into our specific account at IXL. And then your password is going to be your lunch code or your student ID. I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my pretend student ID. And then I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Now, after you do this once, you don't need this anymore. This is going to show up automatically out here. So after this first time, you can just use your Google sign-in. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And notice the screen here, it says Save Custom Sign-In. And it's asking you if you want to save this. And you do, because that custom sign-in is what's going to get that at North High School outside here, so you don't have to type it again. So we're going to go ahead and save that. and then it's going to sign me in. So far we've downloaded the app, we've gotten the appropriate sign in, and now what we can do is we can start looking at what is assigned in college and career math class. So if you notice, IXL is arranged by levels. And we don't do all skills in all levels. College and career math will do 150 skills. And I'm going to direct you now to the letter that was mailed home, and on the back page of that letter is this table, and it shows you exactly how many skills are in each level. Now, like I said, there's a total of 150. If you add all this up, it's going to add up to 150. However, for early consideration, in other words, summer work, so that you have the opportunity to test the first week of school, you only have to complete level D, E, F, and G. So D, E, F, and G are these 4 levels, which is this many skills. That's the summer work that will get you an early test opportunity. That's 50 skills. Okay, so if you don't complete the 50 skills and you start at the beginning of the year, you're going to have to do all 150. So we're going to look at these first 50 skills now and where to find them within IXL. So I'm going to go back to the app now. So I'm back in my app, and we know that those are in level D, E, F, and G. So I'm going to go, if you notice, level A. If we tap on level A, there is nothing telling you to do any work here. So the way we assign these is that we highlight the skill. So I'm going to go into level D, and remember there was 1 skill to master in level D. And what we're looking for is something that's highlighted in yellow. So I keep scrolling here, and I keep scrolling, and we'll find it, and it'll be really obvious. It's towards the bottom. There it is. So S8 is what is assigned for college and career math. That's the first skill that's assigned. Okay, and if you notice, you're gonna see, after you start working on a skill, you're gonna see this, and I'll explain that later. If we go into level E, again, we have just one skill to master in level E. And that's the skill right there, C4. If we go into level F, in level F we have 6 skills to master. And so if we scroll down here, there's the first skill. There's the second and the third skill. There's the fourth and the fifth skill. And there's the 6th skill. Okay, so that's level F. And then if we go into level G, this is where we have 42 skills to master. So I'm not going to count them all, but they're there. There's 42 things that are highlighted. All of them have to be mastered. So that's for summer work. That's to qualify for early testing the first week of school. So we have to master each one of these 50 skills. And now I'm going to show you what that means. Mastering a skill, I'm going to go back to level D here, the lowest level, because I've already started that skill. So that's what I said I was going to come back and explain, and now I'm going to explain that. So I've already started working on skill S8. To master a skill, you tap on the skill, and this one is, notice it says suggested by teacher. That means I assigned it to you. This one is measuring using a centimeter ruler. So I'm using a centimeter ruler to measure the length of objects. So I've started this skill. That's why you see a little banner next to it. And that banner is telling you that I've already gotten up to a SMART score of 70. And so what I need to do to master a skill is I have to get that score up to a 90. Okay, so I'm almost there. So I'm going to finish up this skill now. So I can take this, and these buttons here are audio. So if we click on that button, that will give us some audio. So if you heard that, that just will speak the sentence for you. And so I'm going to go ahead and move my ruler up to the line, measure the length of that, and I see it, that's 19 centimeters, so I'm going to tap in the box. And this is the nice thing, is I can either type it in using my keyboard down here, or I can actually write with my finger. I'm just going to write with my finger. 19. It puts in a 19 for me. And I got some points. That looks like I got 3 points for that question. So I'm going to go ahead and move the ruler up again and measure these scissors. They look to be about 17 inches long. So I'm going to go ahead and measure that. And so I'm almost there. I'm at 78. I'm going to measure this arrow. That looks to be 11. Getting closer. I'm at 81. I just need a couple more here. So I'm going to measure this fish. It says to the nearest centimeter. So if you notice the fish, these are starting to get more difficult. The fish is about 23. Now I'll give you forewarning. If you get one wrong, it sets you back a few points. I'm not going to do that here, but hopefully, this is 25. It sets you back maybe 3 or 4 points, and then you get to earn those back. So I'm getting closer. When I get a SMART score of 90, that means I've mastered this topic. So I should be getting there pretty quickly here. Okay, I bet just one more, I hope. Looks to be 27. Oh, I guess I gotta do one more. Okay, the fork looks to be about 12. Okay, so notice from 90 to 100 is what's called the challenge zone. You can stop here. Once you reach 90, you can stop. So I'm going to go ahead then and cancel out of this skill. I've mastered it. I can move on. And if you notice, this banner turned to a burgundy reddish color. Okay, so when I confirm that you've mastered skills, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your iPad and make sure that all these banners are this burgundy red color. That's how I know you've reached a SMART score of 90. So just to kind of recap, I've shown you how to download the app. I've shown you how to log on. I've shown you that these are the 50 skills you need to have mastered to a SMART score of 90 by the beginning of September 1st, in order to qualify for early testing. And I've shown you what a SMART score of 90 looks like in your IXL app. The last thing I'm going to say now before I conclude this video is that this app will always keep you logged on. For instance, if I kill the app and log off, I can find my IXL app and notice that it didn't really log me off. I just killed the app. When that shows up, it takes me right back to where I was. So this will always keep you logged on. You can log out if you want to, but you don't have to.